James, I hope you enjoyed your run around London this morning. You described this new era as an era of the team, and you have someone else that describes part of her career as Taylor Swift as eras. Was this a direct Taylor Swift reference? Because she's been pretty successful with her eras.
That's brilliant. I have never been compared, or Williams compared to Taylor Swift before, but I'll take it. It's an era because bringing on Atlassian and the change of name is a representation for me that we're not the same Williams as we were a few years ago. This is a fundamental change. We have two drivers that are the best for me in the sport, that are leaders that will bring us forward. We have commercial partners, not sponsors, partners that want us to be successful and will do everything by our side to do so. And Atlassian is a huge representation of that. And I have some of the best engineers and otherwise on the grid joining me today. That's a complete change from where we were 12 and 24 months ago. And so I think era is the right way of describing it. We want to win. We're hungry for it. We've got the finances. We've got the tools that are starting to be developed, but not fully developed yet. We've got the drivers. So it's our pathway, and I look forward to seeing the results.
What have you learned about Carlos Sainz that you didn't know before? Because you know quite a lot about this guy when you sign him, but I'm sure you've learned something since.
So first of all, Abu Dhabi, the rate he got up to speed was mind-blowing to me. It was really just a handful of laps before he was second on the timesheets and held it there all day. His feedback is more concise than I expected, really brilliant, sort of very good at distilling information in a way that you can understand concisely and then find in the data later as well as a result of it. And he has the ability with just a few words to bring our team to absolute celebration. So I knew bits of them, but it's good to see it all pulled together.
And finally, obviously, the swearing situation, we know what your drivers have said. What's your take on it? Because from a team principle, when points are at risk, there is probably a word to be had with your drivers.
My view is this. When they're out on the car, we are fortunate to have some of the best elite athletes in the world performing feats that are many others would get nowhere near and putting their life on the line. You've seen some big enough accidents to see that. So the resultant of that is, I think we need to have some level of understanding that anyone here, if you put your life on the line, you would react differently. Outside of that, I do think we have a respect for our fan base that we need to make sure we adhere to. So I think there's a balance to be struck, and I suspect that's how you'll see it all unfold.